All right, shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites coming out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, which according to the scriptures is Babylon, Sodom, and Egypt. And to let the so-called white man know that his kingdom, America, is going to fall. It's going to be destroyed in a thermonuclear war, which is called World War III. All right? We're going to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All blessings and honors to you brothers doing the work in sincerity. And double honors to our elders at GMS, man. All right, get that.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh.
Now stop, it says us. Some people might come across the scripture and think it's talking about just everybody that walks around. It's talking about the elect. The Lord didn't die for 2/3 of our people. Okay, he didn't die for you heathens. He died for the elect of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
Arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
Yeah, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. Okay, you're supposed to suffer as proclaiming to be the elect, or praying to be the elect. You're supposed to suffer with the elect, man. Yahweh Shai did it for us, for the elect. We don't know who the elect is. It says, arm yourselves likewise, which means we're supposed to follow in the footsteps of our Lord, man.
Hebrews 11:25. Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Because when you're out here doing this work, or when the Most High sheds that light, which is the truth upon you, you're gonna go through things. Everything's not gonna be gravy. So what you gotta do, you gotta endure that. You gotta go through these things because the Lord went through it for us. He was put up on the cross for the elect. What it said, he said if this cup may pass, he wanted to see maybe it's another route out. But he had to go through that for the elect to be brought back to the Lord, man.
Like it said choosing rather to suffer the affliction, man. So when the Lord bring you in this, like you have the chance to be a man of the Lord, that's what you choose, man. You choose to take that, to go through that straight gate, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the brothers have brought out, that straight ain't just talking about straight. That's going through that hard time, through the afflictions, man. Because you gotta, suffer for righteousness' sake to get something, to get them greater riches.
Also the book of Peter, like it says, rather suffer for well doing. A lot of our people, they out here suffering for doing evil, knowing they don't know why they're going through it. Knowing that you're gonna suffer regardless, why not suffer for good, man? You get a much better reward than suffering from doing evil, suffering for being homosexuals or eating abominable food, following after these laws of America, man. That's suffering for evil doing.
For as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind, for he hath suffered in the flesh, hath ceased from sin. For as much then as Hamashiach hath suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind, for he that suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin.
And he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin. And that's the suffer is to deny the things of the world. Because the flesh is basically consists of the world. So it says, be not of this world, So if you suffer in the flesh, basically you're in the spirit. Alright? It says the natural man can't receive the things, the kingdom of heaven. Alright? So who gonna receive the kingdom? The spiritual man.
All right, so if you suffer in the flesh, it means you denying the flesh. All right, and you will keep your spirit. Okay.
That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men.
Yeah, just like the brother said, which is on point. That flesh, when you're in the flesh, you're going through temptations. Okay, us as men, at the end of the day, we're men. We have to endure through these lusts and these different things that go on in the flesh. Right? Temptation, idols, adultery. We have to deal with these things because we're in the flesh. Not saying that we do these things, but just an example.
That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men.
Not being of this world. Okay?
But to the will of the Most High.
But to the will of the Most High. It's to what? It's to raise up the elect. Okay? Perform righteousness. When it says judges rehearse the righteous acts. Okay? Suffering for righteousness' sakes than rather being of this world, man. At the end of the day, because this world can't offer you nothing that the scriptures can. The scriptures tell you there's nothing to be compared to. You might be getting benefits in this world, worldly riches, okay, or benefits, but you're not getting the benefits of the scriptures, which is how you get life. It tells you how to operate in your life. It tells you what to do. It shows you how to live. This world don't show you how to live correctly.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have run the will of the Gentiles.
Gentiles is speaking about, it's not talking about heathens necessarily, it's talking about Israelites that live according to the flesh, that are in the world, that don't know who they are. Or know who they are and still continue in this world in sin and wickedness. Right?
When we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling, banqueting,
and every brother that came into the knowledge of the Most High, we had to go through different things. Some of us was in clubs. Some of us was, committing adultery. Being drunkards, like waking up 10 o'clock in the morning drinking, okay? Drunk with all these different philosophies, smoking. Okay, but the Lord said the time, read that again.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have worked the will of the Gentiles.
The will of the Gentiles is living life. Okay, living life according to the flesh. That's the will of the Gentiles. Not worried about the world, this place ending. Not worrying about the kingdom of heaven rising up. That's the will of the Most High. You think 2/3 of our people like that? They're not worried about that. There'll be many people created, but only a few should be saved, because only a few are worried about the kingdom of heaven.
When we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling, banqueting, and abominable idolatry.
Abominable idolatries. Okay, you got people worshiping these rosaries. Okay, got crosses everywhere. Mother Mary. What is that? The Caesar Borgia. Okay, all these different abominable idolatries, worshiping other gods, man.
Well as
rosaries, crosses, baby angels, and all that shit. The mother behind us,
Don't forget about this comforter, his little action figure. You know what I'm saying? That's in there with that. Yeah, he's like the that cross with the which represents the woman's womb. Oh yeah, and the penis, I believe. I know it's the woman's womb for sure.
another form of idolatry is that money too, man. Our people worship that money. They kill for it. They rob and steal for it, man. At the end of the day, that economy is crashing. Why you so worried about getting this money or getting these benefits of life? They're only gonna last for a second, man. The dollar is currently devaluing as we speak.
Yeah, like I get in these discussions, you got an old school cat. Every time you get in a discussion, you want to throw money out. I'm like, that don't make you right. You throwing money out, you want to bet. That don't make you right. You say anybody that bet money, they know what they're talking about. That don't make you right. Just make you confident. Just make you confident in what you're saying. That's just fine, but that don't make you right though. Alright? Like you said, you don't have to be scared to get your ass whooped. You don't have to be you don't have to be right to be wrong. You know? You can be confident all you want. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 verse 8. But that which is made with hands is cursed, as well it as he that made it.
Yeah, that's talking about these different idols that's been set up. Okay, the Martin Luther King statue that's been set up. That's abominable. It's pointless. That makes our people more vulnerable to being docile, man.
He, because he made it, and it, because being corruptible, it was called God.
Yeah, being corruptible, which means what? Somebody can plant a bomb there and blow your idols up, man.
Yep, it's able to be destroyed. The Most High can't be destroyed. The Most High doesn't need our help. All right. I want to bring this quick precept out in between that one also. See if I can find it real quick. All right, because it says, let's see if I can find it. It was talking about the idols of the Baruch. Talking about how you gotta dust their face.
That's the last chapter. It's like literally like the whole last chapter.
Yeah, but I just want that part.
That was the Jeremiah part. And he wrote that this.
Yeah, but that's the last chapter though, so. Alright, Baruch chapter 6 verse 11, it says, Yea, they will give thereof to the common harlots, and deck them as men with garments, being gods of silver and gods of gold and wood. Yet cannot these gods save themselves from rust and moth, and though they be covered with purple and raiment.
Yeah, people worship these guys. They can't say they're some simple shit, man. Dust and moth, that's simple shit. The Lord doesn't have these type of words. The Lord's not worried about nothing like that. He's an incorruptible God, the only God that's worthy of worship.
It says, they wipe their faces because of the dust of the temple when there is much upon them. Yep, you can't, they wipe their faces with the dust of the temple. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't do nothing. They just sit there. Alright? They sit there and they can't move. They can't do all these things, but yet, like the brothers going over with these idols, they don't do nothing, so what's the point of worshiping them? Alright? There's no point. You give respect to something that can't do nothing. Alright?
Yeah, and what the Most High said, in days, see if that idol can save you. See if it can rise up and save you, man. Which of course was sarcasm, letting you know that your idols is BS, man. And you look stupid worshiping.